Welcome to Episode 4 of The Perfectly Circular Rock. We tell the poignant, relevant, torn from the headline story of what happens to the town of Elkisbourne when a huge rock mysteriously appears in the middle of town. That's all the information you need. But it might help to know that a detective named Slamhammer came to town, supposedly to investigate the rock. But you'll have to listen through some other stuff to get back to Slam. We'll start again at the site of the rock, where DJ Modelon is conducting another of his penetrating, in-depth interviews.
What's up, Mo fans? This is Mo DeLon of the Morning Happy Shock Talk Show on WELK, the Mighty Elk. I'm here at the site of the spherical rock, which is being called the perfectly circular rock, even though that's incorrect because circular is a two-dimensional term. Hello, ma'am, and what is your name, ma'am?
First of all, I'm a man, sir, and my name is Robert Charles Quayle.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Please accept my...
Yes. Why did you think I was a woman?
Well, let's talk about this rock.
Yes, let's talk about this rock.
There's certainly a lot of excitement in town since this rock appeared, isn't there?
This rock is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I can't go on dates alone anymore because of this rock. I am afraid constantly of being accused of something I didn't do. Since this rock has come to town, I fear for my life. I fear for my job. I am so afraid that this rock will literally roll over my way of life.
Why?
Why? Think, man. Think.
I am?
Well, then it should be apparent.
Okay. Are you afraid of more rocks coming to town?
Do you think there could be more rocks coming to town?
Well, I don't know, but...
Oh my God, why did you say that? Why did you have to say that?
Can you tell me what this rock has done specifically to make you so afraid?
This rock has caused my mail to be delivered late. I can't find pants that will fit anymore. My favorite television show has gone off the air.
I wouldn't necessarily think that the rock
My
is
feet are covered with athlete's feet.
You mean like fungus, or your feet are covered by the feet of various athletes?
Are you making fun of me?
I would never...
This is why I don't talk to the media.
Not too far, Timmy.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Dick Reese.
Peter Johnson.
Peter Dick. Sorry. What's your daughter's name?
Timacina. How about your daughter?
Oakleaf.
Oakleaf. Really?
Yeah, it's a family name. How about that rock, huh?
Yeah. Have you heard they might cover it with the drape, this huge sheet over it?
I know, I heard that. Weird, right?
Well, I mean, have you ever really looked at it?
Yeah. It's perfectly circular.
Yeah, that, but when the light hits it just right and the shadows, well,
What?
a little vulgar, don't you think?
Vulgar in what way?
Well, you know, it's kind of genital.
You mean like external or internal? Just curious, because that did not occur to me.
That's the thing. Depending on the time of the day, the way the light bounces off it, sometimes it can look like a vagina.
You don't have to whisper. You can say vagina.
Well, kids, you know.
Oakleaf, you have a vagina, right?
Yes, Daddy.
See, even my kid is okay with
What's
that.
a vagina?
Okay, Timmy, we'll talk later.
Sorry. So, what were you saying?
Well, certain times of the day, that's what's weird about it. Sometimes it looks like a penis or testicles.
What's a testicle, Daddy?
Well, it's like little balls that...
Excuse me!
Well, if I want to educate my child...
Balls, where? Do you have balls, Daddy?
I do. Well, I have one ball.
I want to see balls. I
Dad-
want to see.
Look what you've done!
I'm educating children
No,
here.
you're perverting them.
I want a perverting.
You're the one seeing testicles and vaginas in the rock.
There are vaginas in the rock. What's a vagina? I want to see. Take me, Daddy.
Oh, Timmy, we're going home.
To look at the rock.
Come on!
What's wrong with him?
He's a white, middle-aged American man with sexual insecurities and gender identity issues.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Hello, you're listening to WEZTR, Easy Talk 99.0. Your calm, sane, alternative for Elkisbourne and environs. I am your host, Sinove Olander, here with another in our series of The Rock and the people who have things to say about it. Tonight's segment is sponsored by The Stretch and Cry, Elkisbourne's only combination yoga gym and psychiatric clinic. Stop in for an hour of calming, stress-reducing yoga, then go right into a therapist's office where you can talk about how the yoga did not help at all. As you can tell, I'm very excited to have as our guest a woman who, well, she will tell you who she is and why I'm so excited to have her here. And her name is
Nora Vera.
Nora Vera. Ms. Vera recently came to our attention.
Nora Vera. Ms. Nora Vera.
Oh, so Nora.
My last name is Nora Vera.
Ah, and your first name is?
Nora.
And so your full name is Nora Vera.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it?
Actually, it was a little difficult. As I was saying, Ms. Nora Vera is here tonight to talk about...
So can I talk now?
Please.
Take a look at this.
At what?
My face, my body.
All right. And why am I?
How old do you think I am?
Oh, well, I'd rather...
There's nothing you could say that would be wrong or right. How old do you think I am?
Oh, okay. I'll say about 32.
I'm 75 years old.
75?
I haven't done it all by myself.
So who did this to you? I mean, for you.
What I am saying is that this happened because of what I've been using. The product I know all you listeners will want to buy, even invest in, and you as well, Miss Orlando.
I'm afraid you can't promote your product on our station. This is purely an informational entertainment program.
Infotainment? That's what I'm all about.
Yes, but...
When I was booked, I was told I could say my piece. No bounds.
Who booked you?
A man named Dave.
Dave. Well, all right. Tell us all about it.
Finally. I have been, for the past 8 weeks, collecting minerals from around the base of our rock, and I have created a mask from it and have put it around my face. When I started this, no one paid me any attention. No one looked at me. And do you know why?
No.
Because I'm 75. When I was in the grocery store and needed help with my groceries, nobody would help me because I'm 75. But not anymore. I have created a mask. When you put it on,
Yes?
things go away.
Things?
Everything bad, Miss Orlando. Old skin, creaky joints, bad memories, and guess what I'm calling it?
I won't guess.
It never happened.
Something never happened, or the thing that you created is called it never happened?
Both. I have tried it on not only myself, but my whole book club. And after I used it on my book club, guess what?
I won't guess.
Fair enough. After my book club used it, they could not remember their bad marriages, staying up late with their babies. Gone. Gone from their eyes and their ears and their minds. It never happened.
So it wipes out.
And you know what? 90% of them said they couldn't remember the 9th grade.
Do you mean 9th grade and before, or only 9th grade?
Do you remember when you got pimply?
Oh, it was the 9th grade, actually.
It never happened. No acne scars, gone. Their mother shutting them in their closet, gone. The performance on the SATs and the PSATs, gone. With this, it never happened. Not only does it not have any paraffins, no formaldehyde, releasing agents, no plastic, no dairy. You know who else is interested in this? Gwyneth Paltrow. I'm this close to goop, my friend. So close. When the rest of the world understands no first year in college, it'll take away all the remnants of all the Cheetos. Gone. Never happened.
So you say you forget all these things. Now, do you get to choose what you forget?
If it damaged you and your pores, it never happened. And divorce?
You forget divorce?
If the divorce was happy, you remember. But the year before the divorce, the hell, gone.
Now, one last question. It's on your face. What does it smell like?
Do you know Chanel number 5?
It smells like lemon.
Cooking brownies in the oven, your grandmother's lap, your dog's left paw.
It smells like all of that?
It smells like none of it. Gone. The Chanel number 5 that your cheating husband gave you. The brownies that your stepmother crammed down your throat. The grandmother's lap that smelled of cat piss and hot dogs. Gone. Never happened.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming
Prom
in.
date that never showed up. The mother that never gave you love. The best friend that shared all those nude photos with the internet. Gone.
It's been so nice.
A week in Finland where you've contracted an assortment of sexually transmitted diseases.
And we're out of time.
That's all right. Do you know why? Because I'm going to go home and rub this all over my body. And guess what?
This never happened.
It never happened.
Now, let's drop into the Perfectly Circular Rock Support Group, now known as the PACORSAG, which stands for the Perfectly and Circular of Rock Support a Group. The name change, while nonsensical, does provide the group with an acronym one can pronounce. PACORSAG. Oh, yes, that's much better. Oh, I see that another member is approaching the microphone to tell his story of the rock.
Hey guys, here I am, Billy Bingo. You know me. So about this rock, I gotta tell you a secret that I've never told anyone. I thought it was really important that we keep this rock because it's done so many good things for people like me. So, most of you guys know I've been dating Jenny Vermicelli for many years. Many years, since our senior year in high school. A really long time. And so, so Jenny is like very religious, and since I've never gotten the courage to ask her to marry me because I don't make a lot of money, and I keep thinking I'm going to make a lot of money, but I haven't made a lot of money, so I haven't asked her to marry me. But we've been going together a really long time, so in all these 20-something years, she's never let me... Do you know what I'm talking about? I think maybe you do, like sex. So when the rock came, I was a virgin and she was a virgin, and it was hard. I mean, I don't mean it like that, but that's okay because I love Jenny Vermicelli. Then after the rock landed, she got worried. She got scared because for some reason she thought the world was going to end. And since the world is going to end and she was tired of waiting for me to marry her, she let me have sex. And we started having sex all the time. It's been wonderful. And I started to get scared that if we got rid of the rock, she would not want to do that anymore. And then after a while, she started thinking, well, maybe the world's not going to end. And that scared me, because if she thinks the world is not going to end, she's also going to not, well, you know. So I tried to convince her that the world was ending, and to do that, I started talking to a lot of conspiracy people who had a lot of theories. And after a while, I kind of started believing those theories. So now I think the world is going to end, and that makes me sad, and now it's hard for me to, well, it's not hard. That's what, no. And so we're back to not having, you know, and so now I want the rock to go away.
And finally, we rejoin our detective, Slam Hammer. Previously, the mayor hired Slam Hammer, sort of, to solve the mystery of the rock.
The first thing I needed to do was check out this perfectly circular rock. I went downtown, and sure enough, there was a perfectly circular rock. And it was big, real big. I checked out the people there. Some tourists gawking like tourists do. Some selling trinkets,
Leave where Rock was, 395.
like trinket sellers do. But then off to the side, one woman that was just staring at the rock. She was pretty, the sort of girl you expect to see in a choir loft, about 3 hours after choir practice ended. Her red hair was just a touch under 98 degrees, and her dress, well, I've seen bananas with looser skins. Her lips were red and moist enough to put a desert on its feet, and you could tell she only used them to talk when she got tired of using them for everything else. And the way she was staring at the rock, that had to mean something. I made my way over to her. That's a big rock, isn't it?
And perfectly circular.
so she was fast with the repartee. I wasn't sure if that was sexy or annoying. She reached into her purse, grabbed something, then put it between her fire truck red lips.
Give me a light.
That's an e-cigarette,
E?
like electric.
Then switch it on.
That's not how it works.
Then plug me in.
That's not how...
Oh, all right, I'll tell you.
Tell me what?
Anything you want to know. You're too brainy for me. I'm just a working girl from the other side of the tracks, down on my luck and looking for a fair shake and a mortgage I can afford. Go ahead. Ask me. I'll spew like Vesuvius. I'll tell you anything.
What do you know about the rock?
Well, I can't tell you that. Ask me anything else. Ask me to name the capital of Montana.
I don't care about the capital of Montana, and neither do you. I know that you know something about that rock, and you know that I know that you know, and I know that you know that I know that you know. So don't play empty head.
My name's Helga.
I'll bet it is.
Don't bet against me. Too many chumps have made that mistake, and they ended up in the East River.
What East River?
That's what I call Sugar Pop Lake.
It's not a lake. It's more like a pond.
A pond that has secrets, mister.
What secrets?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
You're good. You're clever. You're fast. I like the odd growth on your nose.
You think you're the first person to tell me that?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Okay, you're right. But look, I need some answers fast, and my inner child is telling me you have them.
It'll cost you.
What's the price?
A pack of e-cigarettes. And a kiss. Right on my mouth.
I can do that. She kissed good. Her lips were as hot as a carburetor in the lead car in the Indy 500. I felt myself sliding into danger, but it's a nice slide with all the curves in the right places, with just enough bumps and rough patches to make it interesting. I'll see what playground this slide lands me on.
What about the pack of e-cigarettes?
Not how it works. I can get you an e-juice sampler kit.
That's Greek to me, and I'm Norwegian.
What's that?
Do you want to find out about the rock or go bird watching?
I enjoy bird watching, but tell me what you know about the rock.
Find Mo DeLawn.
The happy shock jock guy on WELK, the Big Elk 98.7?
Find a way to be a guest on his show.
Why?
You want to find out the secret of the rock, don't you?
Yeah.
Then do it. Watch his eyes. You'll find out what you want to know.
And she walked away. It was a nice view. She moved like 115 pounds of warm smoke. It looked like I was going to see Mo DeLawn and pick up an e-juice sampler kit.
As Slam goes in search of the perfect e-juice sampler kit, another episode comes to a close. Next episode, Slam will be back, Sinove Olander will be back, and Mo DeLawn will be back. And you will be back, right?